Hello everyone, welcome back to Addiction to Language. I'm your host Andrew. Now, a cool one for you here today. Did you know that the words leg, legal, legend, allegiance, allege, and allegory all refer to exactly the same idea? Well, they do. And that idea is that of standing. That is what underpins, so to speak, the deeper meaning for all of these words here, all of these LEG words. Right? The reason they mean the same thing, although they have different definitions in the dictionary, is because they all use the same root letters, L-E-G. So linguistically speaking, the legs of your body and the legal system are actually referring to exactly the same thing. Leg is the root of the Latin word legere, which means to read. And it's important to know that because the idea of reading itself is referring to something which enables standing. And to be more specific, reading enables understanding. See? And we can just reverse the word order there to see also that what is standing under something, understanding, standing under, are its legs. And it's also important to know that the letters of the alphabet, and these L-E-G letters and all the others, have a secret meaning of their own. All of the leg-based words which are built with L-E-G all actually mean the same thing at heart because the letters have specific meanings. These letter meanings are then combined like anagrams, okay, to lend the purpose and the meaning to a word's form. So let's take a quick look at how some of the different definitions here actually relate to the root meaning of standing or reading. Okay, so things are considered legal when they are stated in writing. This enables them to be read. Right? Things become legitimate and legible when they are in writing. Allege, the allegations are read out in court. To allege something is to provide a written story about what is believed to have occurred in the past. An allegation is someone's version of events. And that's why the word version is a declension of the word verse, as it both relate to, a section of written text. Switch boards here. Okay, the allegory is a story, a poem, or a picture which contains an alternate hidden meaning to the one which is obviously portrayed. So the deeper meaning of the word allegory itself is that it intends to refer to something which stands for something else. There's our standing coming through there. An allegiance. All right, this is a good one. An allegiance is an alliance, but it's formalized in writing. It's openly stated for the record. An allegiance is something you pledge. You pledge your allegiance. You don't pledge your alliance, right? So even though on the surface allegiance and alliance, they may appear to refer to the same thing, there is a distinct technical difference between the meanings there and the definitions of allegiance and alliance, because there is a distinct difference in the lettering used in each of those words. And at least there should be a distinct difference in the definitions there. Okay, so the alliance is not stated in writing. It's not necessarily openly declared. An alliance can be in secret. An alliance can contain a lie, whereas an allegiance is legitimized. Now we come to the idea of the legend. Now, although we have written down many of our legends, the word legend itself originally intends to refer to a story which wasn't able to be read. Legend is a story which is passed on without initially writing it down. A legend was shared around by word of mouth. And the word legend actually means not readable. It's the opposite or negative state to all of the other leg words which do not contain a letter D. The legend is not legal because it contains a letter D. Okay, so it's evidence, whatever it's got to say of the legend, is not permissible in court. The single letter D here means the same thing in the original language code system. It means the same thing as how we use a DE prefix these days. It means to be separate from or to be without. In a way, it means to be opposed to something. And therefore, when we use a letter D, it's kind of like a negation added to a word's meaning. Okay, so we past tense things with ED because it's gone by. We don't have it anymore. It's now legend, right? But while it's happening, or perhaps in the future, it's legend. Then we add the D. Now it is not that anymore. So with the word legend, meaning is not readable. It's not legal. So it's not able to be relied upon, obviously. And this system here of letter meanings, adding and forming and defining the letters, the meaning of whole words, this is the way language is actually built. It always was built this way, and it still is built this way according to this code of ancient letter meanings. And the system of letter meanings isn't taught to us in schools or taught anywhere else but here, because the knowledge is meant to be kept strictly hidden. This is not for public consumption, generally speaking. But if you look closely, you will see it coded. Okay, if you look closely with the thought that language mastery and language itself is the ultimate form of power one can acquire in human society, then you will actually find an endless array of allegories in human history, in our art and culture, in our systems and procedures, in our words and definitions, which all secretly relate, in fact, to the power of the word. I hope you enjoyed that. Until next time.